show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, let me tell y'all right now, if you really don't care about rapping and it's not something you really care for and you're active in the street or was active and you did X, Y, and Z, please stay off social media, right? Not only that, please stop doing interviews. If you're not taking music seriously and you know that 9 times out of 10, when you do an interview, they're only going to ask incriminating questions, do not do any interviews. You would think by now this should be law, but for some reason or another, I don't know if it's because these guys are being offered money, but they get into these interviews and they start saying way too much. 9 times out of 10, these guys aren't promoting music or have anything dropping, and the reason these platforms are interviewing them in the first place is based off the clout that they got from the street. Not from the music, but their street name. So you could almost bet that the interview isn't going to be about nothing other than something incriminating. Even if you do have music, these platforms, especially like Adam and Vlad, they aren't interested in that depending on who you are. They'll ask you a few music related questions just to balance it out and make it seem like they care, but the ultimate goal is to speak on the street stuff that you are known for, that the fans would like to know because that's how they get the clickbait for their views. Now in this case, you have 757 BA. BA was recently on Adam 22's No Jumper platform, and let's just say he was speaking very loosely. And here lies the problem. A lot of these guys, they feel because they say certain things subliminally that people aren't catching on to what they're saying. But let me tell you right now, if we the people that's watching can catch certain things, just imagine what the people that's getting paid to investigate or paid to solve a case, just imagine what they're doing. Just imagine what they know and what they can conclude from what you say during your interviews or in your music. I think these guys forget that there's no statute of limitations when it comes to catching a body. So it don't matter if it's 10, 20, or even 50 years later. If you caught a body and then people get enough evidence to convict you, they're coming for you, or just to charge you. Now with these guys in this generation where incriminating yourself in interviews and songs seem to be the norm, I personally think they feel that they got away with certain things, so it's okay to speak on it because time have passed. But unbeknownst to them, that's not how that works. And the feds lately been picking up these cases left and right because time have passed, and unfortunately, these guys are leaving a trail of evidence behind because they think they got away with whatever they did. Whether it's in songs, whether it's going live, whether they're trolling their ops, getting in interviews, making diss songs, putting little subliminals in their Instagram stories or on live, whatever. So you have to be careful with what you do and what you say if you're really active or you've been active in them streets. And honestly, I'll usually blame the platform like Adam or Vlad, but in this case, it's different. BA decided to go up there and say what he said on his own recordings, and now he's suffering his fate. Now keep in mind that it haven't been proved that police got him based on his interview with Adam 22, but it's a mighty coincidence that they come to get him right after it. Also keep in mind these guys are getting on podcasts, big platforms, and explaining why they got beef with so-and-so, or why this and that person are into it, or why people think so-and-so did this and that to X, Y, and Z. First off, let me say this. Why are y'all even discussing street-related things with Adam 22? You know, these days, these guys are just connecting the dots for the feds or whoever's watching. They giving motives, they giving why this happened. They pretty much connecting the dots where the feds don't have to do nothing but bring up these interviews and then boom. And Remo isn't no better. I've been telling y'all to watch him as well because Remo is basically Adam's scapegoat. Adam wanted to start covering the drill scene, and let's be real, he knows nothing about the drill scene, so what he does, he gets Remo to be with him whenever he has these drill guys up there, and that's who basically carries out the interview as Adam pretty much piggybacks. Because once again, Adam don't know much about the drill scene, but what he does know is that the drill scene and the whole culture and the people involved brings views. But honestly, after seeing Flacco admit to snitching on rappers, why is people even supporting that platform? Right? But anyway, let's get into the backstory of everything so y'all can get the gist of what's going on. Now in 2017, on August 8th, a man by the name of Alfred Mitchell Jr. was shot and killed during a mass shooting that took place in Bronzeville, Chicago. Reports say that a little past 10:30 p.m. during a barbecue in the Bronzeville area, 3 suspects will open fire on a group of people near 37th Place and Michigan Avenue. As a result, Alfred Mitchell and 6 other individuals were shot during the mass shooting, and out of the 7 people in total, Alfred was the only one that passed away due to his injuries. Alfred was shot in his back during the incident and was taken to Northwestern Memorial Hospital where he would be pronounced dead. The 6 others were also wounded but survived, and at the time, there were no suspects that police have tied to the shooting. Fast forward 7 years later, 24-year-old Antonio Dickerson, aka 757BA, will be arrested and charged for being one of the shooters during the attack. Now, BA was arrested Tuesday, March 26, 2024, at his home in Alsip as he was charged with 1 count of first-degree M, 6 counts of attempted M, and 6 counts of aggravated battery. Court reports say he awaits trial and he's due back in court on April the 16th, 2024. Now, once again, let me make it clear that we don't know whether the No Jumper interview is the reason solely behind BA getting picked up, because of course, none of the articles specified the motive behind law enforcement picking him up right now. All they told us is that he's now one of the suspects and was picked up. But let me show y'all something real quick for the youngins out there that glorify this lifestyle, or just the people in the street, period, that thinks that this lifestyle is a game. This is BA's mugshot from 2 years ago. Now this is BA's most recent mugshot just 2 days ago. Y'all see the difference? Now it's all fun and games until things get serious and then it's too late. BA was young when he allegedly was involved in the shooting. If it's 7 years ago like they say, that means he was only 17 years old. Fast forward to now, he's still young at just 24 years old, where he's hit with 1 count of first-degree M and 6 counts of attempted M. Right? Possibly facing life behind bars. So what I'm trying to say is don't wait until you're in this position to start taking life seriously, because there's a bunch of guys incarcerated right now that wish they did things differently, but unfortunately, it's too late. So y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.